I'm Dan.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is Company Time.
Where being on the clock doesn't stop us from making a podcast.
It's like you get in the car with someone and you're just ready and you're into their conversation.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, welcome to the podcast.
We have a very big upgrade to the podcasting setup right now. We've gotten 3 new people all today.
Yeah. So we actually have the new mic too. I think that's a bigger upgrade than these 3 fools back there.
This $5 mic is so much more important than that.
Yeah, we stole my sister's dongle too. I don't have we got the mic and then didn't have a dongle.
Yeah, it was a disaster. Come on, Apple.
But anyway, moving on. We got the most important little person in the room, Lukey.
Hello, my name is Luke. Previously mentioned on the podcast, I'm a big supporter, and I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, he's also our top promoter.
Yes, he's big with the word of mouth advertising, which honestly we've touched on this before, has been key to our success.
Yeah, people found out about it, and to those who are watching, thank you.
Yes, we appreciate the support.
And Luke, he's one of our best friends, and we're happy to have him here.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be here too. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And then our second guest, which is
Rachel.
This is my girlfriend.
Hi, everyone.
We've touched on.
We.
you didn't have to say it like that, Randy.
My bad.
We've covered her.
Yeah.
Not well, but...
she's
and
dressed.
her mom.
Yeah, and her mom's horrible mouse setup.
Yeah, we actually talked about her
watches
ergonomics.
this.
Yeah.
She was okay
She
with
knows.
it. Yeah.
And we talked about it.
You get a G Pro wireless for like $50 if you need
Yeah,
it.
so we talked about Rachel's mom in an earlier podcast, and she was unfazed.
Yeah.
She started listening to it after we knew she was listening to it. We had already made that podcast, and we kind of roasted her setup a little bit.
She's got tough skin. She's from
Yeah, well, she's
people
also
are different back then. She's not a snowflake.
She's got what is it? Arthritis? Is it?
Yeah, she is
carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel. That arthritis. It's the arthritis of your hands. Basically.
Super Lucio gameplay. I
have arthritis from playing Claw.
But the funny thing is, we told her she was watching it, and we were like, when you get to episode 2, just let us know when anything interesting happens. And she got through episode 2, and we were like, maybe it was in episode 3, and she listened to the rest of the podcast, and she was like, nothing happened. And we were like, you didn't catch where they were fully talking shit about you for like 3 minutes?
She's like, oh, I don't care. She literally said IDC. Like, so she texted Rachel, just said IDC.
And then our last and final guest, and the most important guest to me, would be...
Oh, Dan!
Would be Liva. Introduce yourself.
Hi, guys. I'm Liva. I'm Dan's girlfriend. I don't know.
She's a little bit camera shy, I would say, even though we don't have a camera. She's mic shy.
Well, I don't want to say something
Who's
dumb.
Mike?
Mike's Will's friend.
Mike Oxlong?
Fuck.
Oh.
No, Mike Hunt.
All right, this is not a Kahoot lobby.
No,
Come on now.
Dude,
It's getting a little.
It's fogging up.
Yeah, you better turn the AC
I'm gonna
up.
turn on the AC, but first turn off my Bluetooth before
Smart man,
Will
smart man.
messes up the.
Yeah, 'cause
Will's
focus
just
on
not.
mic
Will's
quality
not.
and
Will's not handling our audio as well as we'd honestly see.
Is
I mean, once we start earning money on this, we're instantly buying.
this
it.
not my key?
No, that should be your key, Brandy.
Mikey.
Not
I
your
think
key.
it must be dead.
Your key's dead.
Yeah.
Just use the actual key.
Oh, bet. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Wait, it should be like attached to the steering wheel. Like
Sorry
having-
sorry for the technical
Yeah, we're having moderate
difficulties.
technical difficulties
I'm
right
actually
now.
so intrigued.
You know, we could just roll down the window.
I'm gonna get a text from Google.
No, we can't until it's on.
That is the tech of the roll down windows. Have you talked about your old
Yes.
car,
Oh
Brandon?
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I would agree that that's something that really needs to be covered.
Yeah. Well, this key fob's dead. I'm gonna have to go get my other key, and then we'll bounce back here in 1 second.
Because he uses
14,
two
I
apps.
use that
He's
14
perfectly
this
frame optimal every single
I
day.
literally
Uses what?
He uses Grubhub, or he uses Uber Eats or some
Oh.
I have
shit
to
and
deal with
DoorDash.
kids shitting themselves at work, and I literally get $250 a week.
Become a DoorDasher. What's stopping you?
I make like
Or
six.
like
I make
300
like
maybe.
600 a week.
That's good.
I make
Yeah.
like
I'm
$450 plus
Sorry,
whatever
they don't got
DoorDash.
that kind of money.
I make 500 usually between my 2 jobs. I
It'd
don't
be
know.
like 700 if Cuomo didn't,
But then
qualify.
when you work 65 hours in a week, you're up a little bit. But then you're down a little bit from the Republic gunship. So
Oh, we gotta talk
Yeah.
about that. I'm gonna stop saying touch on that.
So
Well-
we touched on Rachel earlier. We touched on Rachel.
Okay, we're back, by the way. It's gonna be weird having 2. I'll do a little blip, because
2 breaks.
Yeah, it's like 2 kind of like talking
that
into
was,
a conversation.
That was a bit of an impromptu break, as in. So what do you do? Just change your car key
I
battery?
have 2 key fobs, so I just grabbed the one I usually use. I knew that one wasn't working that well because I've like tried to unlock my car and stuff, and it's like kind of jank.
I thought it was gonna be like a clock or like a watch battery.
No, I'll have to go get one.
At the car dealership.
Yeah,
they'll probably run you up like $80 for it or some shit.
Yeah, not looking forward to that.
You know how they are.
But we got the AC on
Could
now.
be covered under your warranty that it died so early.
I know that's well. Also, I have an oil change already due, which is like, dude, I bought this car a few months ago.
Yeah, but did you buy it from like a main dealership? Like
yeah.
I wonder if they do the oil before.
You'd think.
You'd think, but maybe they wouldn't because it's a waste of their time, and then they can just charge you for when you come back.
I know. I'm kind of annoyed.
But Brian, you got the full warranty.
Yeah, it doesn't cover oil changes or tire rotations.
Okay, so then they definitely didn't change your oil before
What
they
does
sent
it
it to you.
cover?
Like
Everything else.
everything else. Like if my screen somehow dies or something, or the transmission or whatever, it's all covered.
Speaking of warranties, we should get renter's insurance. It's like $10 a month, and you can insure like an approximate estimation of your valuables. And,
Okay.
We have renter's insurance.
That might be a good
now.
idea.
And
yeah.
it'll be like $10,
Yeah.
and like let's say you say, okay, my shit's worth like $8K. God forbid it burns down because of Kiernan.
You just dropped our address.
Ooh.
I might have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might have to cut that out.
No,
but
Jill's dad got renter's insurance for our entire townhouse.
That's good.
It's a really good idea. You should get it. You can get it through like Geico or like
Yeah.
whatever your.
I heard State
No,
Farm.
State Farm is the best
Nothing
one.
stimulates
Oh,
my
sorry.
my listening, like talking about insurance.
No, I mean
Insurance
it's something
and
that you have to consider these things.
Yeah.
People lose a lot of money from house fires.
No, for sure.
It's true that happened to Alex in an RC car in his garage and it caught on fire.
You also could take out.
Dropping names again.
You keep dropping the first and last names.
Sorry, my fault. We're gonna.
This is gonna be a long.
It's gonna be a highly edited podcast.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, Brendan, we might want to take this audio, put it into the editing software that I use for the Bluetooth
Have Will do
or
it.
for the YouTube, and then
For the Bluetooth.
for the
YouTube,
and then we can edit it from there.
Okay. Yeah,
Well, we can play around with it.
for sure. We were gonna talk about roll down windows
Yep.
before.
Yes.
So I used to have a Jeep Compass, which was like a 2015. It was pretty new, but it still had roll down windows on it. I got like the like lowest end model of it just because it was cheaper. I just wanted an SUV at first. That was like something because that's all I drove when I was like practicing driving. But the roll down windows are kind of goated.
Yeah, you don't need to start your car.
Yeah, to just roll down some windows. I mean,
The only situation it would be bad in is if
you want to roll all the windows down.
no, you
Your car
drive
gets
off
submerged.
you drive off a bridge.
That's what I was thinking.
And you
Yeah.
have to roll them all up.
Because here's the thing,
Pretty much.
when your car goes underwater, you have to wait until
It's fully
it
submerged.
gets fully
To, like,
submerged
open
for the
the door
pressure
or,
differential,
yeah.
so that you can roll down your window or open the door. But I will say, the electronics would go in a car like this if you actually needed to only get out by the window if you couldn't do the door
That's
for some
true.
reason.
If I fall off a bridge, am I rolling down my windows like as I'm falling off, or
No, no.
like you gotta wait?
What you want to do is you want to keep your windows up and door locked until you're completely underwater and your entire cabin is filled with water.
Because then the difference of pressures.
Yeah,
is gonna, like,
you
make it
have
empty
to.
open.
I watched a
Okay.
MythBusters on it.
Good to know.
You
It was
told
a
me
life-saving tip.
Yeah, that's
You know, I go. You know,
valuable knowledge on our podcast.
we're
too.
saving lives here.
Yeah.
I mean, God forbid you hope you never have to deal with that, but
Yeah,
it's important to know things like that. Same with that's why like a lot of pocket knives come with seatbelt cutters and
Oh,
glass
yeah, yeah.
and glass breakers.
cool.
Yeah, and those daily survival tips. Speaking of survival tips, I actually have a really annoying thing today. My box cutter is rusted. I'm very annoyed by that. Like the blade of the box cutter got rusted.
Is that the one you bring to Deepers every day?
Yes, sir. And I was trying to open something today, and I go there, and both sides of it are rusted. I was very upset by that.
Yeah, I remember you'd always complain about the box cutters at our current job.
Yeah, because they suck. They're not actually box cutters. They're just little like hooks. So I'm very annoyed.
Sorry, I had a burp. It's the Italian food from earlier.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So the reason this isn't actually a on company time podcast. The reason we have everyone here today is because Liba, I think, you wanted to try Italian food.
Yeah, because I've never had, like, this sounds so dumb, but, like, I'm not Italian, and none of my family's Italian, so I've never had actual Italian food that wasn't catered at a grad party, or don't cancel me, but from Olive Garden. And I remember, like, the
Cancelled.
first time I met you, I was talking to your parents about that, and they were like, no way, like, and then even your sister was saying, like, you have to come over for, like, Sunday dinner, like, they make the best food, and so that's what we all did.
Yeah, so we had a Sunday sauce,
It was so
It
good.
was so
homemade
good.
Yonkis, eggplant parm,
And they, like,
chicken
made
parm,
me
meatballs.
vegetarian, like, specific
Yeah.
dishes. It was so nice.
Because we do like a meat-based sauce, so we
They
had
had
to.
beans and sauce.
Okay, enough with the beans. It's not all I eat there.
I know.
And then
Beans
Brandon's
grass.
Brandon's sister made cream puffs,
So good.
and some of them had chocolate pudding in them, and it was so good.
I love how Rachel's like behind. We're in a car, even though we're at my house. We're like the
It's probably
audio.
our best audio situation.
Yeah, but Rachel's like peering over the back seat. She was like, and we had cream puffs. And she's like,
Rachel was antsy for those
oh
cream
yeah.
puffs.
We finished dinner, and she's like, whenever we
I
have
was
dessert.
also trying to match though. Like
I
Yeah.
took a bite and Dan ate my entire cream puff. I got one bite because you ate the entire thing.
Yeah.
Dan and I finished dinner, and we were looking for the puffs, and everyone else wanted to play games, and
don't
and
fuck
finally
ar-
the cream puffs came out like a half hour later.
I don't fuck around with dessert or dinner or lunch
I-
or breakfast.
Food.
I'm after lunch, after dinner, after every meal, I like a little chocolate. I like
Yes,
something
yeah.
sweet to like cleanse my palate.
Rounds you down, rounds you
Yeah,
out.
I love having a little piece of chocolate. Luke, you love chocolate.
I actually do not. I actually do not like chocolate.
talked about it last
I won't
time.
eat Oreos. I won't eat zebra cakes. I won't eat Hershey's.
Wait, zebra
or-
cakes? Oh, they have a little bit of.
Even that little
Wow.
bit of chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Do you
Really,
just not like sweets, or is it just chocolate?
I love golden Oreos.
A white chocolate
I love white
macadamia nut?
chocolate.
He loves gummies.
Love-
Big
love,
gummy.
Like
Luke, do you
gummy worms. And
let me touch
crap.
on probably one of the best things we've ever had. They were jelly beans with crushed up sweet tarts in them. Do you remember those? They were so
Luke just
amazing.
died.
Luke just
They-
had a heart attack.
And I gave him a very prominent nod of approval.
Yeah,
Not
they
a-
were
not
so
a-
amazing. We were watching Avatar late at night. Luke pulls out this random box from like I think your grandma gave it to you or something, and we pounded them in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were. They were.
we have to
very
talk
good.
about Luke's little situation at school every night. So we'd be, Jordan and I'd be like posted up in bed. Dan usually would be back in his room. This was like,
First semester.
first semester, or no, we watched Avatar
No,
beginning of
second.
second.
You watched
Speaking
after
of
a second semester.
No,
I
had
watched
to make you mac
Avatar.
and cheese
Yeah,
sauce.
I watched Avatar as in I watched Ozark while you guys were watching Avatar on my phone.
Yeah, but you were in the corner, so you couldn't even
Yeah,
really
I
see the
didn't
Do you
really
TV.
guys
watch-
watch Avatar more second semester because you've been when we to make
It was
you mac and
second.
cheese?
It was second semester.
Yeah.
That's true.
But Luke had his little posted up area. It consisted of these Walmart. What would you call them? Like they're like
Little lounge chairs.
lounge chairs.
They're like
Like almost
like
like
a
almost like a
hammock.
yeah.
like
no,
a hammock.
they're not a
A
hammock.
pseudo hammock.
Almost like a little papasan type.
Like a
thing.
lawn chair?
Papazon?
Papa John's.
a little papadilla.
Oh, papadilla.
Rachel did have the hammock.
I did. My mom got Brandon a hammock for what? Was it your birthday or
Graduation, my
graduation
birthday,
or something? It's a standalone hammock, so it comes with its own rack, basically,
that's
and it
nice.
folds up into this tiny little
was underneath
pouch
Dan's bed the
that
whole
yeah
year.
that lived underneath Dan's bed, and occasionally it would come out and for someone to sleep on if we didn't have enough beds, but it never got used because you lay in it and you start swinging and you can't sleep. So whoever was in it
Slightly
ended up
I was
inefficient.
gonna
leaving.
say I've never seen the
It came out like
hammock.
3
It
times.
came out
Yeah.
a few times and it promptly left.
I've never seen it.
Back under Dan's bed.
It's it's here now. It's in the garage.
Could you
bring
fit?
it to
Is
the
it? Could you
house.
fit 2?
Rach, we fit too.
Yeah.
In the
But it
hammock.
only supports,
A little you pick too. Yeah.
it doesn't support that much weight though, so we had to be careful like who you put in it.
Yeah, I think me and Brandon together getting
Comfortable.
comfortable with the nighttime, getting to know each other.
Happy National Girlfriend's Day.
Yes.
Happy National Girlfriend's Day.
Thank you.
I really celebrated hard with National Girlfriend's Day. I took my girlfriend to the Lego store.
The lavish store.
The
Who
lavish.
wouldn't?
And
yeah.
we waited in line
Yeah, she waited in line with me for
2.5 hours.
yep.
That's
get
why you got
the-
all those crowns on Clash Royale.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, we did see that earlier.
I
There was
played-
like 10 games that you guys were playing.
Yeah, I played Clash Royale the entire time in line because
Did you talk
I
to
needed
her?
to- Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Well,
that's
she
good.
played Clash
Well, we
Royale
were
too.
communicating
Oh.
over Clash Royale.
That's a love
We're
language.
like, oh yeah, got
Only
a three,
through emotes.
got a 3 crown. And we're
they weren't talking.
like,
Truly.
damn.
But anyway, we
someone out
waited-
there.
we waited in line for 2.5 hours for the Republic gunship.
The UCS Ultimate Collector Series.
Did it
Three-
get sold out? Like, were you?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
only there was less than 25 of them.
You think any of those people were scalpers immediately reselling?
I don't think any of the first two people there were scalpers. I think they were all like,
Genuinely excited.
yeah, like
We
hardcore,
talked to
like
a few people. They were
They
nice.
wanted it built and set up.
they were hardcore
There's
Lego
probably,
adults.
there's probably like 1,000 people out there right now just building that shit happier than can be.
I know. I want to get another bag in tonight. I only did bag one so far. There's 17.
Me and Luke want to get another bag in tonight too, but
Yeah.
we're talking about DoorDash. We're trying to make a
Don't
bag.
leave and go
No, I'm not
DoorDashing.
dashing
You're
tonight.
supposed to hang out with me.
Yeah.
It is National Girlfriend's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is National.
But we did some fun stuff yesterday. We went to
I didn't see her yesterday.
National
went
Girl
to-
Boss Day.
The White Rabbit dessert experience.
yeah, it's
and
like
we
a
paid
dessert.
$31 for 2 desserts,
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
which is a
Yeah,
lot.
it was a lot, but it was like a
was an
sit down.
experience.
It was like a dinner, you know. It was. I got a cheesecake. You got a
An
sundae.
ice cream sundae.
They had homemade ice cream there. That was actually really good.
That sounds good.
It's
But-
an experience because you
but-
experience getting ripped off.
Yeah, but we DoorDashed for an hour and a half before, made $31, and just spent that at.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
That's always the best
Economical.
strategy.
Mhm.
It always feels good getting a nice paid for meal after a nice
Yeah.
DoorDash session.
Seriously. And the way I do it with DoorDash is like, if I'm ever hungry, I just grab the person's order. Like, I'll be like, oh, I got their order, and then I'll just eat it. It's a paid for a meal.
Dan,
Dan, that's horrible.
You don't do that.
No, I don't do that.
okay.
Mr. and Mrs. DoorDash are calling him right now.
Dude, me
Dan's
and-
like, no, I don't. I definitely don't do that.
Luke and I had 4 orders in the car at once yesterday. We both had double orders. We were like, what if we just stopped right now? We can eat for the next like 3 days pretty well.
Yeah, we were
Do
seriously
you not
thinking
lose
about
money?
just-
No.
No, it would be cool if we got
No.
peak pay at our actual job. So like on DoorDash, it's like random like times you'll just get peak pay like when it's busy, and it's like $1.50 extra per order or $2.50 extra. What if it was just you're at your job and it's just like it's peak pay, bitches?
Yo, fucking Dave or some shit walks in like, okay guys, from 5 to 7, it's getting absolutely crazy up in here, and we get $3 extra an hour.
That would never happen.
That would never fucking happen. They're gonna take more money from us.
It's Valley pay.
Valley pay. Highs and lows, baby. And wants and needs.
Wow.
So
Supply and
Liva
demand.
memorized the wants and
Yeah,
needs
she
verse.
knows the whole
Because
wants and needs.
we were like driving in the car one day and he was like, babe, like you should memorize. Because everyone knows Dan like loves his rap music.
He loves wants and
He was
needs.
like,
Love
you
Wants.
should memorize.
The
this,
first
like,
the first time I
verse.
ever listened to that song, I listened to it like 12 times in a row,
Yeah,
but
you
only
remember
one
this
verse of
already.
it because it was just blowing my mind how fucking fantastic it is, and I knew the whole verse in a day and a half.
It was the little baby verse. Yeah,
No, but
for
low
those.
key, we have very different taste in music, but Dan puts me onto a lot of songs.
Yeah, I
like
put her on to King
Crazy
Volume.
Story Part 3. Habit, that's a good one.
Wait, is it called Part 3 or is it
Yeah.
3.0?
Crazy
Nah,
Story.
Part 3.
Crazy story.
Because it would be really weird if he
It's Crazy Story 3.
switched up.
Like you put me on a
Crazy
Scare
Story
in the dark.
2.0, Crazy Story, and then if we go here, to
Is
my-
it Crazy Story 3 or?
Crazy Story Part 3?
Oh, that makes me angry.
Yeah,
Actually,
it
so
was
it's Crazy
Crazy
Story,
Story-
Crazy Story 2.0.
But here's the
and
thing.
then Crazy Story Part
Here's the
3.
thing about Crazy Story 2. It's a remix of Crazy Story 1
Yeah,
with
that's
the
true.
with the little Dirk feature, but Crazy Story 3 is a different story.
I like Crazy Story 3 better because I
Yeah.
kind of like
It's a longer form story.
Yeah.
It's like 4-minute song.
they're all low key.
I like
super
the
similar, though.
like rhyme scheme though, and like the float like with Tennessee and Tennessee.
Yeah.
I like the beat in Crazy Story 3 more than Crazy Story 2.
I think I love King Von. I'm really upset that he's dead now.
He's
Like,
dead.
yeah, he's dead.
Pop Smokes is dead.
King Von's dead. Pop Smoke dead. Lil Loaded dead.
Who else is dead?
Lil Loaded. The other guy on Avatar.
Who knows who-
Oh yeah.
Both people on that song are deceased. Really upsetting.
The day that 42 Doug dies, Dan's gonna be
Don't
so
don't
down.
speak that into his
I didn't know.
existence.
I didn't know that Pop Smoke died for a hot minute. Like, it was kind of funny. I walked into my room, like, and I was listening to a Pop Smoke song, and I think the baby said,
Rest in peace to the pop, make me smoke.
"Yeah." Dan knew that line. So then I was like, "Pop Smoke." I looked it up, and I'm like, "Pop Smoke died," and it's like, "Yep, he died." Like,
But the baby's also fucked up for saying that because you cannot say pop and forget smoke. So he said rest in peace to the pop. He did include the smoke, but it was in a different set. A little double
The
entendre.
new was it Lana? Who was in it? No, it was Dua Lipa is in the new Pop Smoke album and says you can't say pop and forget the smoke. Like she literally like sings that. I was like, it's so funny.
Why is Dua Lipa trying to join the rap community? I don't get it.
I'm for it. We need to bring back the format of the 2/3.
Yes, pop and
Yeah.
rap.
The pop and rap 2/3. I love that. Where it's they're singing for like 2/3 of the song, then they come in right at the end, and then they do one more like verse or
Like
chorus.
Super
You know
Bass?
who Super Bass is all Nicki Minaj.
Doesn't
Don't
she rap?
disrespect
She
Nicki Minaj. You know
and
who's listening.
it's 3/4 rap, 1/4 singing.
Like Monster
Oh.
with Eminem and
Starships,
and
right?
Rihanna.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's what I'm
Starships.
thinking of. Starships.
No, is that
Yeah,
also
I
just
don't
Nicki
know as
Minaj?
well.
I like Scared of the Dark. That's kind of like
Maybe I just
rap
like
and
Nicki
pop.
Minaj. Maybe I'm a
Oh,
barb.
the from the Spider-Man
Yeah,
playlist.
I like that
that
song
song
a
is really
lot.
good. It's
What's
got
it?
like Lil Wayne, XX Tentacion. It's got
Scared of the Dark.
It's got
Like, I'm not
Is that in that kind of format?
it's
I love-
just a singing chorus and then rap.
I love Erase Me with Kanye and Kid Cudi. That's probably the pinnacle.
It's got
for me.
Lil Wayne, Ty Dolla $ign, and XXX Tentacion.
Ty Dolla $ign. Never really got into him. Wow, we're getting right back on the music.
I
path.
know.
Yeah, we have to diverge.
Music
a
is
little
one of
bit.
the most important things in my life. I fucking love music.
Yeah, but we just had a music
That's true.
podcast.
Yeah,
Liba's back.
Live.
I'm sitting back here. I'm like,
Upset.
okay.
yeah. No, one of, not the.
Yeah.
You're the.
Oh.
Oh no, PDA.
Oh, you're so cute. Sorry.
All right.
Bean burger. Oh, we call Liva a burger all the time.
Yeah,
That's-
she's a burger.
Yeah, I don't know why.
She doesn't eat meat,
Can
though.
I say?
She doesn't.
Can I say? I feel like I need to defend the last episode because they said I was very gullible. You have to hear me out. First of all, I put a lot of trust in you guys. So when you like say stuff like that to me, I
Stop
think you're being
gaslighting
honest.
us.
No, I would never do that. And then second, can I mention they tried to tell me that. You guys have heard about Jordan. He's the one that eats the dry ramen. That he had lesbian moms. How am I supposed to be like? How am I supposed to be like? No, you're lying. I know your moms aren't lesbians. Like that is so out of pocket
but the
for me
thing
to
was,
say that.
the thing was is that we said they were both named Lori.
Yeah, we said that. We did say they both had the same name.
No, that I knew was a joke because I know there's no way you're gonna marry a girl like you're gonna.
What are
be,
the
you're
odds
not
of
gonna
that?
marry
Okay.
someone
You can
named
marry
Lori.
someone.
Like,
the
You
same
could,
name.
but like the odds of that.
What are
are
one of
low.
those?
And Alex,
What are
Sam and
yeah?
Sam.
Like what are those names that go either way?
I'm sorry to all the Loris out there. I didn't mean
Alex, Sam, Riley.
Riley.
Ryan,
Jesse.
Jesse.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse. Marry someone named Jesse.
Yo, Mr. White.
Yo, bitch. This shit is whack, yo.
Dan watches so much Breaking Bad.
I know.
Or
I've never
has.
seen Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I've never.
You know what we should
Oh.
talk about?
Me too.
Wait, you're dating her and she's never watched Breaking Bad?
Yeah, we're gonna be watching that soon.
You're already making me watch Star Wars.
Eventually, I'd rather watch Breaking Bad than Star Wars.
Star Wars the sing along? Was that what
Star Wars.
No, I meant that like.
Here's something that this is a little ADHD moment for me that just a random connection I had. I was watching a Hot Ones interview with Bryan Cranston and James Franco. They were in the same episode. Very weird combination of people, but they were
Probably
like
just both in town or
no,
something.
they were in a movie together.
Oh,
but
okay.
it was like Bryan Cranston matched Seth Rogen's energy, so they were still like fucking like making all these like gay jokes with each other and like talking about like smoking weed. But it's Bryan Cranston. But that reminded me that we should talk about when we did the Richard Nixon Hot Ones interview.
Oh,
One of the
yeah.
best ideas we've ever
Wow,
had.
yes, that's a classic.
That is a very classic thing. So pretty much we were in A-Push junior year, and we were tasked by our teacher to do a kind of an end of the year project about something we wanted to do. Me and Brandon
History
argued
based.
about what to do for a while.
We did?
We argued a little bit about what to do for a while, but not like bad arguing, just like
Oh, yeah,
kind
like
of
just-
throwing ideas at each other.
Dan and I, like, oh, God.
We agree to disagree. Less now than I would say in high school.
I'm so compacted up here. Rach just moved my seat up.
I have no.
But so-
Sorry, let me like try to. My shoes are just so.
But essentially, we were like,
No,
okay,
I'm
let's
with
pick
you.
the war on drugs. Interesting topic. Kind of a modern problem still. So good to research and become well versed on. Basically, then we said, okay, how are we gonna do the war on drugs and present it in an interesting way? A lot of people made videos. People are exiting the car now.
We're just switching. So.
So we said, okay, we really like this show, Hot Ones. Everyone's seen it with what's his name? Sean Evans. Is that
Yeah, I
Sean
think
Evans,
that's who
the
it
bald
is.
guy? He brings people on, and he breaks them down to a personal level where they got to eat spicier and spicier wings until they can barely talk, and you get a kind of a raw interview. You take these celebrities, and then you know a bit more about them because they're answering questions as they're being faced with eating really, really spicy wings.
Real adversity.
That's
The
not
Gordon
really
Ramsay one is really funny.
Yes, I've seen that one. It's
Yeah.
absolutely. So anyway, we go, okay, how can we do the war on drugs in a funny way? We do a Hot Ones interview where I'm playing Richard Nixon.
And he has this little grumbly voice.
He gets this grumbly voice, and Brandon and Jordan, who's a time-traveling reporter
Oh my
from
god,
the future.
Jordan had the best. I was like just an interviewer, but Jordan, like, we just gave him a bunch of different roles, like, as like, because I was the main interviewer. I was like Sean Evans, but then we had another interviewer that we were like, he's time traveled from the future.
Yeah, so
He
we could
was a-
answer questions based on the future. And then, we recorded like a 10-minute, 15-minute video of like interviewing Richard Nixon.
We threw up some hot facts.
Yeah,
on the
hot
board.
facts and even hot question. Or what did they say? Hot questions and even hotter wings.
Yeah, isn't
That's
it like
that's
the?
their little.
It's on Hulu. I used to watch it all the time.
Oh, our video, our
No, no.
our history project.
Oh,
yeah.
I would love to watch that. Are you
Do
kidding?
you guys think you still have it?
It's
somewhere?
on
It's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
It's on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
Public
we
doc-
watch
not on
Can
the.
we lab it?
We'll link it on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on the Company Time podcast channel, obviously, but
It's on like my person.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll-
sounds-
Tell Will
it'll be
to
in the
upload it.
description. The link.
Yeah,
Will
Will
did-
can take care of
Will
it.
Yeah.
did not edit that video.
We'll see if
though.
Will takes care of it. I gotta edit a bunch of stuff now.
Just
Luke's
make Will do it.
We got a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Luke's been name
I
dropping
kind of name
fools.
dropped a little bit.
been.
No, I'm nervous. First day out here.
Yeah.
Well, because the first episode, Brendan said his last name.
No, I said
No.
Brandon's
Or-
last
oh yeah,
name.
you did. And then there was a little cut, and then Brandon asked me after I watched the first episode if the cut was smooth, and so that's how I know that we don't really do last names. And then
The cut was so jank though, because we just use my phone because it's just so easy during like work to just record, like save it, and then just like stitch it together and
Yeah,
be
we
done.
don't need the triple monitor screen.
Yeah, we're not.
1080.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just audio. Like, how
Yeah.
hard can it be?
I imagine at some point I want to do a visual podcast maybe when we get to Buffalo and
Yeah,
we can
that'd
do,
be cool.
and we can do like a set in our basement
And
or
we have
something.
a
I was about to
microphone.
say your like their basement's
But
kinda
I
like a
think-
hangout.
I
I think
think
even my room would be
I
fine.
think
Who said
for
that?
the set we need to have
Everyone.
buy a green screen and make it a picture of your futon.
it's not.
I want to.
Still
We should
stuff,
bring the
doesn't
futon.
matter.
It's moral. We
Yeah.
have to.
Is your guys' basement finished in the?
No,
See, yours is finished.
no, his is absolutely not finished.
bare empty.
Finished is walls, carpets.
Don't you have a ceiling and
Floor.
floor?
Yeah, that's
Well,
called
it
a
has
basement.
to have
There's
a
a ceiling
ceiling.
and a floor.
Or well, like I don't know.
No, finished is like nice. Like Brandon's basement is finished.
Like I was knocking
Half
down
of it.
cobwebs with a broom.
But it's like
Oh.
pseudo finished.
Yeah.
But then like Luke's basement is finished.
Yeah, Lucas is fully
I don't know.
finished.
Never been.
Oh
to
well,
Luke's
my
house.
basement at my house is. I thought
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
talking
we're
about-
talking about
never
his
been to
house.
your house.
I thought we were
Well,
talking about
but,
college.
Our college house basement is not finished. It's still a great area. I really like it, and we're lucky
Well, it's
to have
Yeah.
a
perfect
nice
because if you
basement.
spill stuff, you
Do
don't
they
have
know
to
where
worry
you go
really
to college
about
or
it.
no?
Yeah,
They,
UB.
they know we go to UB.
Yeah,
There's certain levels of information we're putting out here on the
we're
internet.
comfortable with that at this point.
Yeah. But yeah.
Come through.
Show up.
You just
Oh,
said
is
your
it-
side of the basement is the hangout spot. Where are they gonna come through?
I'll catch you guys
Come
on
through to
campus.
apartment 69.
Yeah, 30,000.
Yeah,
of us.
meet me at the academic spine. I'll be at fucking
Sizzles.
no, what's one of the I'll be at the Grace statue serving.
No,
Sizzles.
meet me where I'm living next year, apartment number 69.
Yeah.
That's funny.
She's
You
Wow.
won't know where, but you. Know the
I
number.
can't wait.
Was it?
Sizzles.
Anyway,
Sizzle.
Sizzles.
Sizzles is probably the worst.
It's one of the
Sizzles is, I
restaurants
think,
at
what
UB.
it caused, like,
And it's just fried like food, like shitty fried food. And Rach one time made the bold idea. I don't know how many of our listeners are from Rochester, but I think most of them at this point are. They know what a garbage plate is.
Yeah. In
but-
certain circles.
Yeah, garbage plate is a Rochester classic. We got the your choice of potato, like home fries or French fries. I'm a French fry. You like home fries though.
Okay.
Home fries for sure.
What are you?
I'm definitely more of a home fry guy when it comes to garbage
You're
plates.
gonna cancel me. I
But
get
French fries if I'm.
sweet potato
outside.
waffle fries.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
She
okay.
doesn't really
Get
get a
outta
real
here.
plate.
Liva also
I've
gets
only
like
ever
she
had
gets
garbage plates once.
she gets a grilled cheese plate.
Because I can't have a
I
garbage
know, I
plate. I can't have the
understand.
meat sauce. I can't have the patty. I don't like mac
You
salad.
should at least capitalize on
Mustard
the
is gross.
possibility of baked beans.
Yeah. So
Beans.
But you're gonna make fun of me if I eat more beans.
so potato, mac salad, 2 burgers, and then hot sauce, ketchup, onion, mustard, like all that on it. That's
So
everything.
amazing.
And you just kind of mix it around in a takeout container and
I've been put on a different plane of existence by garbage plates before.
just inhaling, like
Oh my
no
God.
words spoken. Like
Nope. Me and Luke would sit across from the table at each other. We both knew what we were doing, but we didn't have to talk.
I think my favorite garbage plate time was like first semester UB when I came back from Rochester
Oh my
to come
God,
to
that
UB,
was
and
so
I think
amazing.
I brought like 8 garbage plates. Mind you, not a single one was for me because I don't eat garbage
That was
plates.
one of the
yeah.
most amazing
And
things you
I
ever
walked
did.
in and literally I was just there and I gave everyone a garbage plate and they were just like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "You're welcome."
You're
Like
so
she was
excited.
visiting from home or
Yeah.
like came
I
back.
literally, it was nice because
It's like Santa.
this was when like we didn't really go
That was
home that
better
much.
than
Yeah.
Christmas
So it was like a
morning.
little piece of home that like I gave to everyone, and
Yeah.
I really liked doing it. You guys seemed really happy in it. Like
We
made
were
me
so happy.
yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, like the one time you did go get them, but I think this is what Brandon was trying
Oh
to say.
yeah, with the sizzles. The
Yeah.
sizzles worst place. Very like all fried.
Disgusting.
And it just became a joke because
Yeah.
everyone hated it because that's all you could eat on the weekends. And everyone was craving a garbage plate, and I didn't really understand why we couldn't just go to, mind you, I don't go to UB, so I didn't have to eat Sizzles. I only ate Sizzles on a rare occasion when I would come visit Brandon.
Because Sizzles is
And-
good sometimes.
Yeah, I mean it's not terrible.
But okay, but she was comparing it to something very.
But yeah,
Important,
so
yes.
I said I don't understand why we can't run to Wegmans, get mac salad, and then we'll just make a plate out of what they have at Sizzles. And everyone canceled me. It was
We all
they
burst
booed
out.
me.
Yeah.
They booed me out of the room. Like I had to leave.
She walked home after that.
I walked home. Yeah, it was terrible, and I still don't really understand why Sizzles Burgers isn't the same burger you get at. Okay, all right.
It's not the
No,
same.
see, the one joke that was my favorite was I honestly, Luke, till this day, I don't know if you were being serious or not. I hope that like Megan or someone is watching this because I don't know if you guys remember, but we were going to the Union, and the Union's like the good place to eat at UB, and Luke would just go, why are we going to the Union when we could just go to Sizzles
Why would we go to the
or
Union
Guac and Roll?
when we have the best food on campus, guac and roll?
There was one time that
Underneath our dorm.
There was one time that me, Luke, and Brandon were plotting on a heavy Union run, which is like a decent trip. You know, you got to hop on the bus, you got to go.
Yeah,
5
Union is
minutes
like
down
the
road.
student union.
It's
version.
it's a good mile and a half away from where we used to reside at.
Yeah, we could take the bus or walk.
We were pretty set on getting Moe's. And then me and Brandon are walking by Sizzles. And one of the only good things that Sizzles produces is their butter chicken. And then Luke hates butter chicken and isn't really involved with it at all. But me and Brandon just diverted our path right to
We
Sizzles.
saw it and we're like, "Yep, that's what I'm
We
getting."
just canceled the run, and he was left with no place to eat.
I went to guac and roll, and I still came out pretty happy. But I was down. I was really ready for that step up to Moe's.
I like
Yeah.
Sizzles.
Guac and Roll is like
at
the
Pet Farm.
UB. It's like the Walmart brand, Moe's,
Yeah, it's terrible.
and Moe's is the Walmart brand.
Okay, but Dan, how did Ummy's butter chicken hit?
But I actually like Moe's a little more.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
Liva, her mother made me butter chicken, and it was fantastic.
This is
Mind
the only
you,
time
I'm
you.
ethnically brown, so like we make good butter chicken.
That was phenomenal.
That's the only time you like break your vegetarian, right? For
Yeah.
butter chicken.
Yep.
I love butter chicken, but I don't really eat the chicken. It's just like the chicken
She does the
is mixed in with
sauce.
the sauce.
But
Oh,
it's
okay.
a
You
worth.
guys could come over because I know Brandy, you really like butter chicken. I'll have.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I've never had.
I like
butter
curry,
chicken. I would
too.
like to
Yeah.
try it.
And chana masala.
Ummi loves making like Pakistani Indian food, but the thing is, since I've only eaten that my entire life, I don't really prefer because like. You know how you guys like have to go out to get like Indian food and it's like a whole
Yeah.
Ummi like literally makes it for dinner.
It's like
every
it's
day.
No, my-
it's like having like
You know?
grilled chicken breast. You're like, all right.
Yeah, it's another one.
My mom makes some. I mean, probably not like yours or anything, but my mom makes some pretty good curry, and she'll do naan bread, like
Your mom
homemade
makes
naan bread.
fantastic Greek food as well.
Yeah,
Brandon's
yeah,
mom makes fantastic any food.
Yeah,
Your
Yes.
mom's a very good cook.
yeah. We're very.
So did your mom or dad cook today? Because it was really.
a bit of both.
My dad did. My mom did yeah, my dad usually handles the Sunday meals.
I'm not gonna lie, I might take some eggplant parm home.
He did a lot today. He was grinding in the kitchen since this morning.
He's a wonderful host. I
My-
really appreciate
We
that.
woke
Yeah.
up to leave for a Republic gunship, and he was already planning
Like
on
prepping.
he was making the pasta.
Yeah, because the sauce has to cook all day.
Yeah, it's got to
Yeah.
simmer.
I just
Yeah.
think like
It develops
you
the
guys,
flavor profile.
Mhm.
You guys and your family are like some of the nicest people I've ever met.
Aw,
Like
thanks,
the fact
Liva.
that for the past 2-3 days, you guys are like accounting towards like my vegetarianism, like texting me like, do you eat chicken broth, like is that okay, like the fact that you take that into consideration is so nice.
Yeah, my mom was like really
Like, go
you.
off, I
We had
love
a
her.
campfire beginning of the summer, and Liva had come over, and you said that you really want authentic Italian, and my mom was like, the other night she said, "Well, we got to make it. They're almost going back to school," and she's like, "We told Liva she had a request, like we want to fulfill it," and yeah, so she's been all about this, but kind of just laid it all on my dad because he's the one that makes it.
And it was so funny because yesterday, we were kind of trying to figure out what we were doing. Obviously, Liba was coming, so Dan was invited, and then
I made it.
Luke and his family are family friends with Brandon. So everyone was kind of just, we were like, who do we text? Who do we make the group chat for? And Brandon's mom was just like, oh yeah, invite them. Oh, invite them. Invite his parents too. She's like adding to the list, and Brandon, I see your dad just sitting there like shaking his head. He's like, so many people just making. He's like planning to make more.
He's gotta
pasta.
double down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
seriously.
freaking out that Dan's parents were gonna be here because I still have yet to meet them. 'cause
Dan's
I'm way
parents?
Too scared.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
'cause
still
my-
haven't
He's like
met
freaking
them.
out.
I'm too scared. What if they don't like me?
They listen to
They-
this podcast.
Oh,
I don't think they
no.
listen to this podcast, but I mean, I don't care.
They haven't.
No,
How?
No,
don't you
she's
guys
like
like-
scared.
You guys have been. How long have you been together?
Like
More than 2 months.
Yeah.
Are you guys like? Where do you guys go after this? Where are you guys going?
Where did you come from?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Cotton Eye
parents are
Joe.
home right
His
now.
parents are home.
Oh, okay.
They're out.
And he always
They're out
comes
in
over to my
Ohio.
place.
Oh, dropping off your sister.
Yep.
How was the rib night the other night?
It was fantastic. I had some wonderful mac and cheese with barbecue sauce on it, and then I took the rib meat off the bones and then mashed it up.
Oh,
So it was like pulled rib
pulled-
mac and cheese.
Damn,
Is
that
that
sounds
a good
awesome.
thing?
And it was
To fall
homemade
off the
barbecue
bone.
sauce.
Yes.
If it
Brandon.
does, it means
Homemade
it's
barbecue sauce.
goated.
Oh, vinegar based
Nice
or
and
like?
tender.
It's more tomato based.
Okay.
Very good. And also I had some fantastic like sautéed zucchini. I was living very well. I was moving very sluggish when me and Luke went door dashing.
You were at a snail's pace after that. I could tell you just ingested a lot of food and were feeling it.
Yeah, and then I re-upped when I got home.
Wow, you ate
'Cause
more.
you should.
Yeah, and then
Still thinking about
Yeah.
re-upping on this meal.
I'm getting more eggplant parm than
Hey,
No, I
Oh,
want
man.
some.
Flarm.
I want to
Flarm.
cut off.
I
because
love the
somebody
flarm.
ate mine.
The flarm.
Eggplant.
Parmesan.
The eggplant flarm.
Wow.
Eggplant. Flarm.
Eggplant flarm.
I have one suggestion. I feel like we need a laugh track sometimes. Like after
Rachel is our laugh track,
After
are
a
you
quick
kidding?
one, we need a nice laugh track.
I'm always giggling.
Yeah.
Giggly.
Have you guys done your like accent voice on here yet?
Yeah, whenever we can.
Like the one that you were.
You know what?
Always
Yeah.
giggling.
Yeah, you know what I realized? Whoever I'm around, you know how people say that you have different personalities around different people? I don't think that I changed my personality, but I absolutely changed my
I
accent.
don't. No,
When I'm-
you know what?
I do too.
No,
I
tell
do
them
too.
about like what you were saying about how. Because we've only known you guys for a year. And
Yeah.
literally, we like are you.
So I was friends with Brandon and Dan and kind of Luke. Well, Brandon and Dan were...
Fuck.
I don't know this brother.
Brandon, Dan, and I were in the same chem class our senior year, and Luke was not. So, but he was friends with them, so like I knew
I
him.
was just mutuals. at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point.
Friend of a friend.
So anyway, I've been friends with them for quite a while, and they always have this stupid accent that you hear come out sometimes.
It's like a southwest, a country western.
Country western. I don't know what it is.
It really adds to our comedic routine, and also it's extremely contagious in
Yeah,
every single.
it's so bad.
And here's the thing, I'll stand by this. We were me, Brandon, Jordan, and Luke were the sole source of comedy for the entire high school.
Yeah.
But here's
No,
the
no,
thing.
like our whole friend group, though.
Our-
like
Our
the
whole extended friend group.
That is a flaming hot take, but I want to see where this goes.
Okay, here's what I'll have to say. So not only is our accents and mannerisms and jokes extremely contagious, as in every single person we've met in UB has taken upon themselves to add it to their arsenal of jokes and comedy.
That is true.
We come up with these things, either any four of us, we come up with these things. We are the first persons to say it, we are the people that spread it, and we are the people that know when to call it.
Except burger. Kieran came up with burger.
Okay, he's come up with burger.
I mean,
what have we
my
come up
friends
with?
from Hilton say burger, so I feel like
It's a Fortnite term.
That's more of like
I'm almost positive.
Fortnite burger, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
but
a
here's the
Fortnite-
thing.
Yeah.
Any of our extended friend group, any of the, I hate using this word, but popular kids in our school would slowly, through the trickle down, effect, come upon our jokes that we had recycled from maybe 6 months ago.
I don't even know which ones. Like,
You know what the ultimate one was?
what?
When Lexi said go in off that. Like a year after it was popular.
She did. I do vividly remember her saying
It's just like sayings and stuff.
And
that
like
just kind
focus
of.
up. Dan,
Oh, focus
Dan
up.
said focus up every 30 seconds my senior year,
There's
their
a-
junior year.
Yeah.
And then it just like I started saying
But-
it. I couldn't stop saying it.
But here's the beauty of it. We can pull from that library whenever we want. Like if I say gold huncho, you know exactly what I mean. You know absolutely 100% what I mean. At any time, we could be anywhere in the whole planet. If I look at you and I say gold huncho, you know what to do.
Also,
No, I think
there's so
my-
many.
yeah.
There's so many minute and like little phrases that we say, like words that we use to describe things. Like I feel like a lot of the times we have a lot of like exaggeratory verbiage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Descriptive words.
Yeah.
Luke loves his voluptuous and both expeditionary terms.
Luke's favorite thing to do is like just bodacious.
Or just
You know-
throw in a random
Yeah.
descriptive word that doesn't match.
And
know-
sometimes it's not a real word. It's like
You know what my favorite one is?
What?
Butiracious. And you know what it means? Having the quality of butter.
Wait, you're telling me that's a real word?
Yes. So I can say, wow, that sugar cookie we had was butiracious.
No, I think my favorite like lingo experience was at Glow Night when we were like playing Smash. First of all, I was one of the 2 first girls ever at Glow Night, and we were all playing Smash, and I think I was playing Smash with like John and maybe Dave or like and
Dave.
Glow was there. And then I think I said something to him. I was like, I don't remember what it was. I either said like relax, focus up, or like you're juiced or like something like that. But I think I said pog not dog. And then he literally was like, Libo, shut the
Okay.
fuck up. Like, why do you sound like them?
Okay, also I will say pug is not our term.
No, that's
We don't
yeah,
claim
that's
that
him.
even remotely, but pug not dog. Somewhat ours.
Luke says pog a lot.
No,
You
we
say
say it,
pog.
but like
No,
we didn't come
did
up.
not come up
Yeah,
with
no,
pog.
you're
I
not
say
Pog.
I say it more of an
Pog not
in a-
dog is you guys. Leo.
I say it more in like an XQC irony way, not as in like a Fortnite burger pog kid.
Yeah.
We also have like our voices too.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
started by saying.
Yeah,
was
Rachel
just
did
this
start off with that.
freaking accent. So what I was saying earlier was I've known these guys for quite a while, and so I took on the accent pretty quick, and I've incorporated that into my everyday life, and even it's gotten to the point my mom is like, "Stop, that you sound ridiculous." But anyway, Liba and our other friends from UB just met these guys almost exactly a year ago when
Yeah.
they moved into college, and it took probably 3 weeks. And
Yeah.
they all sounded
Yeah.
exactly like Brandon and Dan do. It was crazy.
Yeah.
the pauses, the mannerisms, and the accents just are so contagious.
Yeah.
No, the other day with like my mom and Zan, I was like, nah, I mean, like we're playing 4D chess. And my brother literally was like, you hang out with the boys too much.
5D chess with multiverse time travel. Someone's trying to play me in that shit. It's on Steam.
It's rated as a horror game.
It's a psychological thriller.
It's like
Yeah, so I feel like it's more our terminology and like
Yeah.
We're
that
just
kind of stuff.
we're just creative people.
Yeah.
We're always coming
Yeah.
up with new things to say. I had a little bit of not a midlife crisis, maybe mid-high school crisis, because we've been doing that shit since freshman year, where we had terms like there was stuff that we say we jokes we had in freshman year. I was getting nervous that we were gonna run out of things. I thought at
I
some
remember
point,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, some point we're just gonna not be able to come up with something funny.
Not anytime soon.
Cause we had one that we could throw back to is, hey, guys. That we could throw back to.
Yeah, and I don't know. We just thought that.
Or you know what came back yesterday is me and Guo were getting googly eyed over quad tapping in Flappy Golf.
Oh wow!
You know,
Flappy Golf.
Flappy Golf made a mean return last night.
That was
too.
a middle school thing.
No, that was freshman year.
I remember
middle
Ben
school.
and Bella next to each other in the cafeteria playing Flappy Golf by themselves.
But I would say that happened in freshman year as well.
Yeah.
But
That did.
we were kind of getting a little bit foamy at the mouth at the mere presence of quad tapping in that environment.
Flappy Golf is this old mobile app that's just golf, but you have like a certain number of taps and your like ball just goes flying in the air, so it's
Yeah.
like flapping.
It's so fun though.
Yeah, and then there was there's the online mode that we used to grind, and it was like just whoever could get there the
It was
fastest.
a race. It
Yeah,
wasn't
so that's
about
where the
taps.
quad tapping came in, because you could just use 4 taps at once.
Use a
and
little
just go
screen
flying.
nip. You know.
Just DI.
What's something from sophomore year we could reference? Anything but the Migos. I mean, Steve Aoki or
Do I dare say the timeline?
the timeline.
You would just
Okay, so
yeah.
That was
I
just
don't
a
even
bad
know-
idea.
I don't even know if Liba has an idea of what the timeline.
I don't even know if
I
Rachel
have
does.
no
think I
idea
do.
what that is.
So, when we would go out to like a Sweet 16 party in like sophomore year, we would then make like a timeline of like the
Oh.
funny events of the night. And
It would just be anything. Like every weekend we'd
and it
recap.
progressed for like the whole year. So we kind of had like a full recap of our year, but we had it in very vague terms to where like we were the only people that could like understand what it meant.
And it was also
Like quack around.
yeah.
and it was also on one of our math teachers' smart board.
It was on like a PowerPoint slide.
Yeah, we
to
go.
our
We
desktop.
yeah.
She printed it out for us at the end of the
I
year.
know who still has that. Do you?
I
I
think
don't know.
I
It's
have
on
it
mine.
somewhere.
I don't
have
know.
Yeah.
to find
I
it.
don't know where the hell
I
mine
think
is.
Sal has a copy too.
Probably burned it.
Nah.
I'm just kidding. Respect Sal. But
The silence.
Rachel is our little laugh track.
Yeah, I
Rachel
was
is
gonna
our
say,
laugh
who's
track.
Rachel?
We'd burn. Well, remember in like middle school, I'd have those campfires where we just burn all
burn
the.
the homework.
Yeah,
That
burn
was
all.
a fantastic
Kieran
idea.
had made the mega torch.
Yeah, Kieran and Jaden. I remember made mega torches.
Yeah,
My
they were
mom's
in the
like,
lab.
"You need to stop,"
I do remember that
Yeah.
vividly.
I don't need some.
because then we had so much like paper
Ash.
dust. Yeah, the ash. Paper dust.
Paper.
I was gonna say ash.
Smart.
And I like went to put it in my garbage and it started smoking. I remember, and I just had to leave it
That's
open.
dangerous.
Yeah, make sure.
That's like no hot. Those garbage cans always have the no hot coals sign on them.
Yeah.
Because that's really how you start a dumpster fire.
It's just like this podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, this podcast is fine. With a couple editing, we'll fix it in post.
Just get Will to do it.
Well, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he can't even fucking turn on.
Fuck. Does that mean I have to edit this
Why
one?
are we still fucking paying him?
We're paying him?
I throw him a couple bucks after the podcast.
Fuck, bro.
You throw an Uncrustable in the trunk once in a while.
Uncrustable.
Through the seat. You can like hold down the middle seat.
Not the
and
cowboy
throw an
Uncrustable. Does anyone eat those when you guys go?
Sean took them all down.
No, but
That is so
after
true.
we would come back at night at UB, we would go to the vending machine and like it was the charcuterie boards and the Uncrustables. People would go crazy.
No, I was
for
talking about the
those.
cowboy Uncrustable.
Yeah, you have
What are
to.
those?
The ones you have to pay to like get into
you
the.
pay the cover, they give you an Uncrustable because COVID.
you know what? You get to a point where you're like,
It's
damn,
looking
this
good.
is looking really. I've never like had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I've had an Uncrustable. I'm hoping that counts. But like, what?
No,
I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich ever either.
Actually,
Really?
me neither, TBH.
Wait, ever?
No.
no, because
never had
Brandon
one
didn't
either.
like jelly, right?
Yeah, when growing up, I didn't like jelly.
Peanut butter or jelly.
I didn't like jelly either.
I'm down to try one now.
Dude, I'll make you a really nice one with like some like homemade jam.
I've had a grilled peanut butter
And
and,
I know
jelly
you've
before.
I know you've recently been put onto the crunchy peanut butter.
I love.
You could
crunchy.
even put it between the rice cakes.
Crunchy
If
peanut
you did a
butter?
vanilla rice cake and not a chocolate one, you could do the jelly on one side and
Yeah,
sandwich it up.
every day for lunch at work, I have a rice cake, a chocolate rice cake with crunchy peanut butter.
I don't
on
really
it.
eat lunch.
You have like little
That's
snacks.
why you're like skin and bones now.
I'm not skinny.
You're so
bones.
skinny.
Basically, I'll pack a lunch on Monday that usually consists of oatmeal squares and goldfish, and I'll eat a fifth of the bag throughout the week. Like it'll last me the whole week.
And then you'll have 6
Oh, you
McChickens.
eat
Yeah.
5 McChickens
I had
in a 30 minutes.
yesterday. I had 5 McChickens in 3 separate instances. I went to McDonald's, at around 8:00. This was all prefaced by a double cheeseburger, a large cheese fries, and a large vanilla milkshake. But we went to McDonald's and I got a McChicken. And then later, a couple buddies came over and they were like, "Yo, I'm going to McDonald's. Do you want anything?" I said, "I need a McChicken."
I need a
This was the tipping point in the lethal mistake. I put Chick-fil-A sauce on it, and it changed my life. So I was like, "Oh my
that would change
god!"
my life too.
I was like, "Oh my god! I need 3 more of these right now." I DoorDash them.
DoorDash
All
3
I'm
more.
thinking, put Polynesian on it.
Polynesian
I
sauce
have
is
Polynesian sauce at home.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, you know what I did? I made breakfast hash browns like super crispy, and then I did half Polynesian, half Chick-fil-A, and I just mixed it all up so it was every square centimeter of it was covered in the voluptuous sauce.
I think I want to start getting close to the mic for random reasons now.
Was that
That's
sauce
not-
pretty butyracist then?
No, I really wasn't butyracist.
Oh, good to know.
No, that's why whenever I get Chick-fil-A, the 2 sauces, it's always
Yeah,
shit.
it's
Polynesian.
phenomenal. So anyway, I had 5 McChickens. They were very good. Yeah, well, this was gonna remind me of the fact that
It was going to remind
going to a McDonald's or something after a meal is like clockwork for me and Luke, because we used to go eat garbage plates and immediately go to Taco Bell across the road.
Yeah, no, we had that one
Why?
combo. It was
So
plates,
good.
How?
Bell. No, what was that?
We
Chick-fil-A?
went to Taco Bell, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A.
Yes, yeah, we went to.
All down the ridge.
Yeah, just worked the ridge all the way
Yeah.
down. That's the road with all the food on
How
it.
do you fit everything? Like,
I don't
would
even
get
know.
so sick.
Stripe it
10,000
down.
calorie challenge.
That was
Do
always
it. You guys
theorized.
should
That
do
was
that.
that. Me and Jordan have been plotting on that since like the end of sophomore
Wait,
year.
No, you know what you guys need to do? You need to do another 4 for 4.
I was just going
You know
to
what Jordan's doing one at his job, right?
Yeah,
and his
Jordan-
mom's like
Jordan's
coaching him. He's
job
like,
is to
she's
do
like,
a
you
4
have
for
to fucking win. Like she's like taking it seriously.
Wait, who? Did you win
No,
both
it
of
was
them, Luke?
Luke.
I
Luke
did.
won
But
by
Jordan
a
was not
margin.
bad at all.
1 minute,
Jordan was very close.
1 minute and 6 seconds.
I was-
Whose burger fell apart? Wasn't it Kiernan's when
Yes.
he dipped in the one?
Oh, that was
fell apart?
disgusting.
No, okay.
It was so nasty.
We
The
should give-
videos were gross.
We should give a little
Context.
background.
Yeah.
So sometime during this semester, the boys decided that they were going to do the 4 for 4 challenge, which is eat a whole 4 for 4, which is a burger, 4 nuggets, a fry, and a drink.
I'm really happy
Right?
that you know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a biggie
I
bag.
train her.
It's like basically a biggie bag.
bag.
So they were supposed to do that as fast as they could, and Brandon being how do I put this?
The
Outrageous.
responsible
A
one.
more responsible. He decided he would enjoy his meal, which I really appreciate. And so we ate our meals slowly, and we videotaped the boys
The second time that we did this challenge, I also indulged in enjoying the meal.
enjoying the meal.
Because I had just eaten a 12-foot long cheesesteak,
Oh.
and I was in no condition.
You mind if I take the mic real quick?
Yeah.
The first time. The first time we did the 4-4 challenge, Dan was the first up. And
Which
everyone...
is a disadvantaged position.
I didn't have any of the technique, the text, the
And you
skills.
just ate a full, like, sub.
No,
No,
this is
that was the
time.
first. And I
time-
just ate it. I ate it in a row. Like
Yeah.
I just ate it. I didn't really try to eat it fast. I just kind of ate it at the speed I would without any breaks.
I wish I could show you the video right now. I wish we could have Jamie
The
pull it
video
up.
is
So
so funny.
So all Dan did was just eat his Wendy's. Like it looked like a normal person just eating their Wendy's. Like
I didn't do it with any vigor or like aggression.
No.
I was just I was sitting there like
it was like a 4-minute Wendy's. Like, and I mean, it's impressive, but I feel like any person could do that if they're just not
I
talking.
didn't
Sure,
understand.
yes.
I did not understand how Luke was gonna attack that burger
Well, okay.
like it beat him up last week.
No, the funny thing was that Dan, he went into it really quick, so he took like 4 huge bites of his burger.
I was chewing for like the next
And then
45
chewing
seconds.
for
We,
45
we were all watching, so we just watched this man chew.
I have the video. I have the video.
The room was
I have all the videos.
the room was absolutely silent.
It was just Dan chewing.
And then he
Yeah.
goes, "It's so dry." that was,
That was like one word I uttered throughout that entire
That
experience.
was like a hidden tech, like dipping your burger.
Yeah.
In the
So then
water
Jordan
or
went
whatever it
next.
was.
You
And
just gotta
Jordan
watch Matt Stoney.
Jordan was keep in mind
Tony, I watch him.
I was sitting for this.
he was sitting. No, Jordan was funny because he was doing it pretty quick, but he dipped the burger in the drink. And then when he went to drink the drink, which was part of the challenge, you have to finish your drink. There was ketchup and burger floating in it. So he drank it and
He had a liquidated.
Why is Rage trying to
Ketchup.
tell the story?
Didn't Kieran like tap out because his burger just fell apart?
Yeah, Kiernan's,
Okay, we need to rein it in a little bit.
Kiernan's meat patty slipped out into a Sprite,
That is true.
and he just called it.
This
And
is
he
it.
threw it out the window.
This is an uncomprehendable story.
Yeah, I really feel like the listener cannot keep track of what's going on.
This is why we usually
No,
do
I
two
can,
people.
I can rein it in and finish the story. Okay, Jordan was really funny because when he went to drink his drink, he got a whole glob of ketchup and then spit it all over himself. And then Luke just fully attacked it. Like he won by quite a margin, like
Yeah.
a whole minute.
Well, the main time sink was really the burger, so I decided to go for the crumpled up ball burger,
He did.
Just
That's
in his
Stoney.
fist.
and I was able to take it down in about 2 swift bites. I compressed all the bread and the meat into a little ball and just ate it. And then the nuggets and fries were pretty much straightforward, and then the drink was just a nice quick chug at the end to top me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Luke definitely had the technique, but that was like the funniest day. And I'm sitting there munching, like nicely. Brandon's munching, and
you.
I
bless
hope
you.
everyone enjoyed this.
Bless
Lise.
your absolute soul.
Thank you. I tried to go away from the mic, so hopefully it wasn't. You guys didn't get any snot on your ears.
It's ASMR.
Speakers?
Yeah.
Yeah, in their ears. Yeah, if
Oh,
they're
yeah,
wearing
that's true.
headphones.
Oh, yeah, you should do ASMR sometimes
Mm.
for the viewer.
Do you think they enjoy that? I
No.
don't know my target audience.
Whisper to him.
Our target audience is everyone.
Okay, we're getting.
Okay, all right.
I
We're-
think honestly we probably should wrap it up.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, this is equated
Let's
to the.
talk about
this is-
wrap it up.
No. Shut up, Lila.
It's time to.
that's another
This
UB
is-
restaurant.
This has been equated to the longest podcast we've had, or so, because we
This is
still
a
have that
full
first
hour.
part. So
Yeah.
this
It
has
wasn't
been a
very
full.
long.
This has been a full.
We're
hour of
almost at an
talking.
hour. Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed a bit of a different podcast today. Certainly with the gang. You know, we got the two ladies and Luke in the back seat.
Ladies.
So yeah, maybe we could do another like special episode
Yeah.
at some point.
Maybe
Get
we
Jordan
keep it
on
to
here.
You gotta
like
get Jordan in
one.
it, yeah.
1 out of 5 or
One
6.
a season.
Yeah,
Oh.
Is this the season 1 finale?
Maybe we make it that. What? How many episodes would that be? 6?
Yeah, 6.
Does that make sense to be 6?
I think we should do 10.
10.
I think 10 is like.
When you move into
No, make
when
this the
you-
mid-season
Yeah,
finale.
no, this is the Rochester era, and then we'll do the UB era.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
And then,
so season
and
2.
then we'll do. I can't wait for the next summer like Harris internship era.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I mean fingers crossed. But that would be really funny. Like if we get another job
Yeah.
together, like our fourth one or whatever. Yeah. So
This will be our longest.
we also won't be able to fudge the rules as much there.
Yeah, no,
We gotta be way
we'll
more
respect
focused.
everyone. We'll
We
get
might, it might just be an after work thing or something.
Yeah.
But
The last podcast, Dan is like, I think everyone's liking the longer podcast, and Brandon's like, yeah, but our breaks are 15 minutes.
we're just we're at a weird spot in our work right now where things are happening that don't really have like time deadlines. Like it's just kind of like projects that our boss is giving us. So we can be a little bit more generous. And Brian,
And we've been doing it after our
been doing it
after our
work.
shift sometimes because we just kind of get in like
I think 45 to an hour is phenomenal podcasting time.
yeah. I really hope this one's comprehensible.
I mean, I could listen to us talk forever. I love the podcast. Like I listen to it.
I have listened to one of them so far.
they're entertaining.
I'm glad everyone's liking them though.
Yeah.
I'll be
And-
listening to this tomorrow night.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I'm gonna. Well, hopefully I'll get it edited by then.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a second.
I'm gonna probably upload the second one on YouTube tonight.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we do have a YouTube channel now.
Yes,
too.
we do have a YouTube
If you
channel.
prefer watching it that way.
And in the YouTube channel description is a link to our Spotify if you guys are listening on Anchor.
yeah. I prefer Spotify listening there.
I think it's a
but-
bit easier because I don't know if on Anchor you can close your phone. And hopefully soon we should be on Apple Podcasts because it's just like a pending process, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then what else? There's nothing.
There's
really.
like other things, but
But
I
those
don't
are going to
really
be
know.
really the most popular ones.
Yeah.
It's like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
Hmm. And I think I was talking to one of our friends, shout out Miles. He said to add the intro back because we should have an intro. I think I'm gonna add it
Yeah, my mom liked the intro.
Wait, the intro
from our first episode. Our
should
intro.
have it every single episode.
Yeah, just to kind of like
I
fill
liked it,
people
yeah.
in.
That kind of does make sense because, like,
If you
let's-
just watch the
let's
random
say-
one, you want to know what's going on.
Let's say, like, in the future, like, we actually do have, like, a decent not fan base, but, like, a following, and then we're actually showing up in YouTube recommendations, and they stumble upon, like, episode 25.
Yeah, you want to just know.
Who do
so
they know?
So
We also could put a more detailed description in the description of every YouTube video.
yeah,
We'll play around with
yeah,
it. We'll
but
see where this goes.
I think the intro will be in this one. So
yeah,
hopefully
we
you
can
guys
do that.
enjoy that.
That's actually a really great idea for Miles. Shout out
Yeah,
again.
Yes.
I love that kid.
yeah,
Great kid. Has a lot going for him.
he does. And I think that'll be the end of the National Girlfriends episode plus Luke. I think that's what we'll name it.
Yeah, we'll call it something.
Oh, we
similar.
made our
Luke
debut.
and
Bonus,
Ladies.
bonus episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So-
is almost
Nice.
like this is like an after hours one.
Yeah, this is
The
different.
late shift.
Let us
We all
know.
made our debut,
The late.
guys.
I'm so annoyed that the late shift's already been taken by Logan Paul's guy.
Is that what it's called?
It's called the late shift.
Oh.
It's his like little like vlogs.
It's called overtime.
Well, you guys will have to let us know how it was with 5 people. If we need
Yeah.
to rein it back a little, maybe we do just one guest next time. That might be a little.
Get one at a time.
Yeah, but I hope you guys all enjoyed,
Yeah.
and
Thank you.
let's all say goodbye.
Okay,
Goodbye.
Bye. You folks have a good
Live
night.
lavish.